The ayes have it. Mr Gentleman.
Madam Assistant Speaker, I move the Assembly do now adjourn.
Ms Birch. The question is the Assembly do now adjourn. Ms Birch.
Thank you, Madam Assistant Speaker. Look, I rise briefly to speak on this government's commitment to disability inclusion. On the 20th of April this year, I had the great privilege of attending the planting day for Project Independence. Project Independence is a unique and innovative program that provides independence and home ownership to young people with intellectual disability. The mission statement for Project Independence is to provide safety for residents to grow their independence both financially and socially with guidance and support while living within a sustainable, safe and caring community. Madam Assistant Speaker, when Minister for Disability, I worked closely through the inception and the delivery of this project, and I'm looking forward to seeing the first residents move into their homes in Harrison and Latham. Project Independence planting at Harrison brought Project Independence closer to the day when the first residents will move in. I met there teams from Bunnings who transformed those newly constructed houses by planting trees, shrubs and plants around the properties, and I was fortunate enough also to meet some of the remarkable young people that will be moving in there. I have been very pleased to have introduced a National Disability Insurance Scheme to the ACT, and Project Independence builds upon this government's commitment and record of delivering the NDIS policy outcomes, as well as building upon achievements that have been delivered under the future directions towards Challenge of 2014. Canberra is indeed a city full of opportunities, yet that we see that many people with a disability do not enjoy the full benefits that this city has to offer, especially when it comes to us accessing affordable housing and home ownership. We know that there are points of evidence outlined in the Productivities Commission inquiry into disability care and support that shows an unacceptable inequality for those with a disability. That is something that I cannot accept and tolerate, and will do all I can to change, as is, it is something that this government does not stand for or accept, and will continue to work with our community as we can to improve outcomes for people with a disability. I have been involved in Project Independence since its beginning. It will strive to address the housing issues through campaigns designed to change attitudes towards those with a disability and to provide equity for those people, allowing them to live independently with support of the community. I'd like to put on record and extend my gratitude towards the ACT Australian of the Year, Mr Glenn Keys, and the Project Independence Board for their contribution in making this possible for Canberra. I'd also like to make note of another fantastic initiative in Canberra, and that is the Ricky Stewart Foundation and the building of the Ricky Stewart Respite Home. Again, a project that I was fortunate enough to be involved in from its very beginning. The Ricky Stewart House caters for young children with a disability, including autism. The first Ricky Stewart House at Chifley is one of the first many planned respite centres across Canberra, built by the Ricky Stewart Foundation. The centre at Chifley is a state-of-the-art facility that comprises 6 bedrooms with 2 wheelchair access and modified bathrooms to help young children with physical disability. There's a kitchen there, dining room, a sensory room and absolutely fabulous playrooms. And if people in this place have not visited, I do encourage you to go along and see what the Ricky Stewart Foundation has put there. The respite centres aim to provide a caring and comfortable environment where carers are allowed to enjoy a short-term break to recharge, but it also provides a great environment for the children, allowing them to spend time with other children and to socialise in such a wonderful new environment. This is a great initiative, and I'd like to extend my gratitude to Ricky Stewart, his family, his daughter Emma, and to the Ricky Stewart Foundation supporters for what they have done in this community for children with a disability, their families and carers. Support for these initiatives are examples of the government's commitment to disability inclusion, and I will continue to emphasise this commitment for the ACT as we move through to the future. There is much more work to do, but those